What's up, guys? I'm back with another video, and Money in the Bank is tonight, but I want to talk about something. Over the past couple of weeks, we all know that the ratings of WWE has been sinking faster than the Titanic, and these are just my ways of how to save WWE, how to save the ratings, or how to improve WWE. We all know AEW is on the horizon, and man, this is gonna be a war. Even Chris Jericho said it, and I cannot wait. I don't know what wrestlers are all signed to AEW. I know Chris Jericho. I think CM Punk might be going to AEW. I think the Young Bucks, a few others, I'm not sure, but they are definitely going to give WWE a run for their money. And they're going to TNT, which TNT hasn't had wrestling on their product since WCW, which has been a long time from now. So these are my 10 ways to save WWE, to improve WWE. And some of these are just small things, but this is the 10 ways to save WWE or save the product. Number 1, get rid of gimmick-themed pay-per-views. Oh my God, this is so annoying. Now, I'm so sick of seeing Hell in a Cell every single year. I mean, they've done Hell in a Cell to death, and most of those matches are boring as hell. The mystique of Hell in a Cell has lost its mystique. It doesn't mean anything anymore because there's like 3 Hell in a Cell matches every single year on the card. I mean, I miss when it was back in the day, like Triple H and Cactus Jack, or Undertaker and Brock Lesnar at No Mercy. If the feud has a lot of tension in it, then it's worthy of a Hell in a Cell match. But if it's like a short-term feud and you throw in just a Hell in a Cell match, then it doesn't mean anything. Now, Money in the Bank, I'm fine with that, but you can get rid of the battle royals at WrestleMania, or put Money in the Bank back at WrestleMania. That'd be another way to do it. Elimination Chamber, same thing. I enjoy Elimination Chamber, but we really don't need that either. Like I said, with Hell in a Cell is lost. Elimination Chamber is lost its mystique. Don't get me wrong, Elimination Chamber matches are fun to watch, but sometimes it's Number 2, different arena sets. Now, for the past 10 years now, every single arena except WrestleMania looks the same. That is boring as hell. I mean, change it up every once in a while. Like I was saying with number 1, I miss back in the day when all the arena sets looked completely different. Whether it was Raw, SmackDown, Royal Rumble, Survivor Series, SummerSlam. They need to bring back, with the SummerSlam, I think they should bring back the S sign with like Palm Beaches and stuff like that. So yeah, different arena sets. Number 3, more focus on tag team wrestling. Now, tag team wrestling does not mean what it meant in the 90s and the 80s. And the Revival has been very vocal about this. WWE does not focus a lot on tag team wrestling, which is a shame because the Revival is one of the best tag teams in the company. And I think putting the tag titles on Daniel Bryan and Rowan is a good thing because the way Daniel Bryan has been getting heat over the past few months, he can make him and Rowan and elevate those titles to a whole nother level. And also, before I go to the next one, and also focus more, give more tag team wrestlers a chance. Tag team wrestlers a chance. I mean, when's the last time you saw Primo and Epico wrestle on TV? Or Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, the Good Brothers. They barely wrestle on TV anymore. So elevate tag teams that aren't given a chance. Okay, number 4, more focus on secondary championships. Like I said with the previous one, the Intercontinental and U.S. title, those titles nowadays are jokes. They don't mean what they meant back in the 90s or the 80s or whatever. I mean, they're just flip-flop titles. That's what I call it. Because you win the title and then you're going to drop it like 3 weeks later. They don't mean anything anymore. Let's see, I think the only person nowadays that made the IC title important is The Miz. As far as the U.S. title, I would say John Cena. For example, oh boy. For example, Kevin Owens, when he was doing the Face of America gimmick. Hold on 1 second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. My nephew just came upstairs, kept interrupting me. Like I was saying, the more focus on secondary championships. When Kevin Owens was doing the Face of America gimmick, I was super, super stoked about that. I was really excited because he could elevate that championship by, Kevin Owens is a Canadian, and having the U.S. championship, he could dog on America and telling everyone how he's better than them because he's a Canadian and all this other stuff. And then he dropped the title in like a month to AJ Styles, which really freaking pissed me off because Kevin Owens, that Face of America gimmick really had potential. Same thing with Dolph Ziggler. When Dolph Ziggler won the IC title off The Miz at No Mercy, the build to the match was awesome. And I thought they were going to give Dolph Ziggler a long run with the IC championship. But he dropped it in a few weeks, which was stupid. So they need to put more focus on these secondary championships by having more successful title defenses and having long runs with the championship. Don't have one of those long runs that Dean Ambrose had where he only successfully defended the U.S. title like 4 times, which was very dumb. I mean, he had the title for almost a year and he only successfully defended that championship on a number of occasions. Number 5, get rid of the scripts. Now, this is something that AEW has stated that they're going to do. They're not going to be scripting a lot of the promos are not going to be scripted, and that's the one thing that WWE needs to take notes from. Don't heavily script everything. Especially when it comes to promos, just let the superstars be themselves. Just let them come across how they want to come across. Just let them go out and say whatever they want. As long as they're building up a feud or building towards a match, it doesn't matter what they say. Number 6, bring back King of the Ring. Now, King of the Ring was Money in the Bank before Money in the Bank, if that makes sense, because just like the Money in the Bank briefcase, the King of the Ring would elevate regular superstars, mid-card superstars to the main event level. Like Edge with Money in the Bank, it elevated him to the main event level. Same thing with Owen Hart. Owen Hart, the King of the Ring, that elevated him to the main event level, and he had one of the best SummerSlam matches with his brother Brett in '94 in the steel cage match. And plus, whether it's a men or women's King of the Ring, it doesn't matter. But if you're going to, like I said, you could put Money in the Bank back at WrestleMania, and you could replace, and you could put King of the Ring back in the month of June, or you could just do it on as a WWE Network exclusive, and have the winner face the WWE champion, the main champion of their choosing. Same thing with the woman. If you do a women's King of the Ring, then whoever wins it, say Nikki Cross wins the women's King of the Ring, she gets to choose whether she wants to face, whether she wants to challenge for the Raw or the women's WWE Championship. I mean, Raw or SmackDown Women's Championship. Number 7, bring back Cyber Sunday. Now, this pay-per-view, the interactive pay-per-views were 2004 through 2008, and they stopped these, and these pay-per-views were, the fans love these pay-per-views. The interactive pay-per-views are always fun because you get to end the pay-per-view, you get to end the feud by making a choice, or you get to choose who wants to challenge for a championship, or choose a special guest referee. And interactive pay-per-views are a great way to end a feud by having the fans decide on what match stipulations or what title or who should challenge for world championship or something like that. So they should bring back Cyber Sunday. Number 8, get rid of the wild card. Now, the wild card rule is so stupid. They only made up this rule to try to save the ratings, and it's not working at all. I mean, you could try however you want, but the wild card rule is just dumb. And plus, on top of that, I just think it's a lot better when things are separate. I think it's only okay to keep the roster, to have both rosters interact with each other at pay-per-views like Royal Rumble or WrestleMania in the Battle Royal or whatever. But those are the only necessary times to do like interactive brand battles and stuff like that. Number 9, stop giving away main event matches on free TV and B-level shows. Now, WWE is known for doing stupid crap like this. Now, I'll give you an example. Numerous examples, actually. They gave away Shawn Michaels and Goldberg on free TV, and it ended in a no contest when Goldberg and Shawn both got attacked by Batista. Now, that would have been so much better as a pay-per-view match, and plus Shawn could have gotten a 5-star match out of Goldberg. Another example is Shinsuke Nakamura and John Cena. They didn't even build up to this match at all. They just gave it away on SmackDown for free. Another good example is John Cena and Roman Reigns. John Cena and Roman Reigns, they gave away that match on No Mercy for free. I mean, not for free, but on a B-level show. And in my opinion, they should have saved that for WrestleMania 34. That would have been a whole lot better than giving away on No Mercy. Same thing with Braun Strowman and Brock Lesnar. That would have been better for WrestleMania 34. Another good example is a match that's happening tonight, and that's Seth Rollins and AJ Styles. Now, when I first found out about this match, I wasn't happy about it because I was like, wait, why are they giving this away right after WrestleMania? They could have saved it for next year's WrestleMania, or they could have saved it for SummerSlam, but they had to give it away on a B-level show. And that just irritates me. WWE just needs to be patient with things like this and let things progress instead of just giving away awesome, incredible matches on free TV on B-level shows. And number 10, this is just a small thing, but bring back the pyro. Now, I miss the pyro, whether it's AJ Styles' entrance or Brock Lesnar's or whoever's, but yeah, and the Hardys, but yeah, bring back pyro. But yeah, those are my 10 ways to save WWE. Let me know what you guys think. How would you improve WWE? And do you think AEW is a good competition for WWE? And what are your predictions for the Money in the Bank card tonight? Let me know what you guys think. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.